Hey everyone, it's Ann Carden here, and I want to talk to you guys today about some of the most powerful strategies you can use in your business to boost sales. And it doesn't matter what type of business you are. It doesn't matter if you're a small business, an MLM, a plumbing company, it makes no difference. These same strategies will work. Now, I want you to know there are multiple strategies. I'm just going to give you a few today to get you out of the gate rolling. And I'm not going to talk about how to close sales today. We're going to go deeper into sales closing and conversion in another video, but today I'm going to give you some revenue boosting, some sales boosting strategies that you can go implement immediately in your business. So I want you to know that, first of all, before we jump into this, marketing and sales are two different processes, and people confuse them. Business owners confuse them. They sort of throw them together like they are one and the same thing. But I want you to know marketing is how you get leads, and sales is actually how you get money. So there's a difference, right? Marketing, you might be spending money. Sales, you're actually making the money. So you have to make sure that you understand that marketing is bringing you people to your business, and then the sales process is how you close them. Okay, so I just want to clarify that if you're getting the wrong leads, then that's a marketing problem. If you are not closing sales, that's a sales problem. So one of the biggest and best strategies to boost your revenue, to make higher sales in your business, is to focus on your highest ticket item. Now, I just ran a marketing and sales seminar last week for small business owners and entrepreneurs, and I had them do a little exercise, and I recommend that you get out a pen and paper and you do this as well. So what is your highest ticket thing that you sell in your business? What would happen if you put a push behind selling that? I will tell you, most business owners focus on the wrong thing. They focus on, a lot of times, their lowest ticket item, and they're leaving a lot of money on the table. So how can you reverse this to make bigger financial leaps in your revenue, in your cash flow, and hopefully even in your profitability if you have your profits structured in the right way? So when I talk about high ticket, is it going to make more sense to sell something, say, at $1,500 or to sell something at $25, which is going to be a lot more work for the same amount of money, right? Well, if you're selling something for $1,500, you only have to sell one thing to make that amount of money. If you're selling something for $25, how many do you have to sell to get to $1,500? So a lot of times business owners are focused on selling lower ticket items versus changing this up and selling high ticket. So here's the exercise that I had these business owners and entrepreneurs do. I said, look, if you could boost your business to add additional revenue over and above what you kind of consistently make. I mean, most businesses that are established are, they're in a pretty consistent place, right? They're making kind of the same revenue over and over again. But I said, if you could actually boost your revenue and add to it in the next 12 months, how much would that be? And I had them write that down. And then I said, what is your highest ticket thing you sell? Write that down. And you can do this too. And then I had them divide the high ticket item into the revenue that they wanted to make. And I said, how many do you have to sell? So they wrote that number down. And then I said, now divide it by 12, which is 12 months, right, in a year. And how many of those do you have to sell a month? And when they did the math, they were actually very shocked in most cases as to how few of whatever it was they were offering that they had to sell, because again, it's about working less and making more. And so I said, what would happen if you would put the push behind that? If you would put a marketing strategy behind selling that? And so you can do this too. And it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in, anyone can do this. Now, maybe you don't have a high ticket offer. So in that case, what do you do? Well, how can you bundle some things together to create a high ticket offer? I help business owners do this all the time. How can we create a higher value offer, something that's going to give you bigger financial leaps? So if they don't have something we can focus on that's bigger, then we can create that. And there are multiple ways you can do this. So you can bundle services, you can add in additional things, you can just create that higher value, and then you can sell something for a higher price. Okay, so this is the most powerful strategy to make rapid financial leaps in your business. And it also simplifies your business when you can make more with a lot less work, right? You don't have to have as many customers and you can make more money. I want to tell you about a client that I had a few years ago, actually. they were focused on one side of their business, and everything that they did was about this one side of their business. But the problem is they kept maxing out. They didn't have any way at all to expand that side of their business unless they spent a lot of money. So they had to keep reinvesting back into their business if they were going to keep expanding that side of their business. But over here, they had another side of their business, and they weren't real focused on it. It was just kind of sitting there, and they just did it periodically. And when I started working with them, the first thing I do when I start working with my clients is we look at missed opportunities. What are the missed opportunities that you have in your business that you're not capturing, that you could be making a ton of money? And so when we looked at the missed opportunity in their business, they actually were missing out on about $500,000 a year, and they were a very small business, just by focusing on the wrong thing. Now, they didn't need to quit focusing on that area, but what would make more sense is if they put more energy and more time and effort into the other side of their business that actually had a lot more opportunity. And here was the other thing. They did not require any additional cost to expand that side of their business, but over here they had to keep reinvesting. So which was going to be more profitable? Well, it was a no-brainer, right? And so they were able to drastically grow their company by changing that up and going more focused in the other side of their business. They also really set themselves apart in the industry by doing this. So it was a really powerful strategy for them. It also was more profitable, not just because they didn't have to put the cost in, but they actually were able to charge more on this other side of their business. Well, I have to tell you, this happens a lot in small businesses. They're focused on the wrong things, and so they're missing a lot of opportunity to try and grow their business, and they're spending a lot of time and effort really working harder to try to make money when they're missing out on other sales they could be making. So that's first. Higher ticket, put a push and a marketing strategy behind doing that, and then make sure it's profitable, of course. All right, the second thing is, do you have an upsell, cross-sell, downsell strategy in place in your business? So an upsell is more of the same thing, okay? So for example, maybe I'm a web designer and I can say, okay, you can have this website, or you can have this website, or you can have this website. So maybe I've got 3 different options, right? That would be an upsell. So selling a higher ticket. A lot of businesses can do this. You can do a good, better, best. You can do, a platinum, silver, gold. You can package things. Talking about that bundling again, that's an upsell. How can you create more value and make a bigger sale at the time that you're selling something? So that's an upsell strategy. Now, cross-sell strategy is something that's related, but it's not the same thing. So for example, let's say I build websites. I don't, but let's say I do. But I also do video, right? So if I'm focused on video as a business owner, but my websites are the thing that bring me in thousands and thousands of dollars, do you see how I'm kind of doing things the hard way? What if I focused on the websites, which bring me thousands and thousands of dollars, and then I could sell my business owners the video as well? That would be a cross sell, okay? And then a down sell would be, I can't afford this, so how can I sell it? So now you can buy this. And so with those 3 things in place, a business can boost anywhere from 30 to 40% a year just by having a down sell, cross sell, and upsell strategy in place in their business, or even more, really. So that's strategy number 2. Most business owners don't think like this. They're not doing this. They're selling their thing, and they're really leaving a lot of money on the table because they are not looking for ways to boost their sales with less effort. And here's the thing. When you do that, guess what? It costs you no money. It didn't cost you any money in marketing to sell someone a video to go along with their website, right? It costs you no marketing dollars at all. They're already in front of you. You've already spent the money or the time time or the effort to get that prospect. And so it's another way to boost your profits and cut back on your marketing cost. All right, the third thing is you have got to track your sales conversion. And most business owners do not do this. They kind of put marketing and sales together, and they're just like, well, we need more customers, we need more clients, but they never look at where the breakdown is in their business. So you've got to understand, if you're, first of all, not getting enough leads, that's a marketing problem, okay? If you're getting the wrong leads, that's a marketing problem, specifically messaging problem. But if you are getting enough leads, but you're not closing sales, then how much money are you leaving on the table? You're doing all this work to get leads to you, and then you're not closing them. That's a sales problem. So you've got to fix your sales process. And there are different problems with sales processes in different types of businesses. I've worked with big companies, construction and landscaping, and companies who are selling really, really big, design companies that are selling really, really big ticket items. And the problem is their sales cycle is too slow. They don't have a sales process dialed in, so they're closing those sales much faster. Or maybe they're going out and they're doing all these estimates, but they're not closing the sales. Okay, those are sales problems. Those are not marketing problems. They can't fix those things with marketing. They've got to fix their sales problems, right? But this is the same for any kind of business. If you don't track how many sales you're actually closing from the leads that are coming in, then you don't really know where the breakdown is and why you're not getting enough sales. And this is how people start throwing good money after bad. You know, they think it's a marketing problem. They throw money at marketing. They put time and effort and energy into marketing when really their problem is sales. They can't close sales. So for example, if I get 10, let's say I do 10 sales conversations a week and I only close one client, well, what would happen if I could increase how many clients I'm closing? I already have those people in front of me. What if I could increase that to 2 clients or 3 clients or 4 clients or 5 clients? Again, no additional marketing costs, no additional money out. It's just getting better in my skills to close sales. But if you don't ever track this, then you can't fix it. And what gets tracked and measured can get managed as well, right? So if you're measuring what's going on in your business, you're going to be able to make shifts and tweaks to improve what you're doing so you can be a more profitable company, so you can be a more profitable business. Who likes to waste their time, right? How about maximizing and optimizing what you're doing in your business versus just out there working super hard and not seeing the return or not getting the results? So track your sales conversion and then look for ways to increase that sales conversion. And again, if you're getting the wrong people coming to you, and you should be qualifying them before you're having those sales conversations, then that is a marketing problem. You've got to fix the marketing. But if you've got a lot of good people coming to you, but you're just not closing them, then you've got to improve your sales skills. Maybe this is even your team. If you have a team of salespeople, the same rules apply. How can you make your team better? How can you turn those people into rock star salespeople? And so if you don't look for ways to do this, to consistently be improving your sales in your company, you're going to spend a lot of money on client acquisition, on customer acquisition. You're going to spend a lot of time and effort and energy trying to market your company when really marketing isn't even your problem. And so you've got to know these things when you're looking to really grow and skyrocket your business. So again, most powerful strategies is go high ticket, add a lot of revenue, add a lot of profitability, less effort, for more money. Second is add an upsell, cross-sell, and downsell strategy, and you can have as much as 30 to 40% increases a year just by doing this one thing. And then third is you've got to track and measure your sales conversion so you know if there's a breakdown and what you can fix or what you can improve. So I hope this was helpful. Again, I'm Ann Carden. I'm an international business and marketing consultant. I'm a CEO of A. Carden Incorporated. I'm an author, a speaker, and I am here to help you skyrocket your business. So I hope this was helpful. Have a great day. Bye-bye.